So this is a spring that's removed from Junghans A20, and you can see that it is set, and it's they say that it shouldn't be any more than two or any less than two diameters of the holder. So my problem was is to get the replacement spring. You can see someone has cut and punched a new hole and it's off center. You can probably see that it's off center, and so rubbing against the case. And it's old. It's tired. I mean, it's over 100 years old. It's an A20. It was built in 1920. So my problem was to order the spring is how do you measure the length? How do you figure out the length? I'll get to the width or the thickness later, but first was the length. So I thought about it for a while, and then it dawned on me, do it this way. Measure the first circle. It's about 4 inches, and write it down, 4 inches. Measure the next circle. It's just over 3. Measure the next circle. That's 2.5. Measure the next circle. It's 2 1/4, and all the way down to the center. And wrote down all these numbers here. Calculated the circumference using the diameter. Added them all up and got to 40 inches. So this spring is 40 inches in length. I didn't have to stretch it out or mess with it. Got that value. The next thing was the thickness. Now I do have a micrometer. I have 2 of them actually. This one is an SAE, and so the values on the charts are in millimeters. So I did get this cheap caliper here and measured it to be, let's switch it over to metric, and comes out to 0.5, whoop, there we are, 0.5, or 4.5 actually. And measuring it using this, I got 0.022. Pretty hard to read these things here. But I thought about another way to do it without having any instruments, and that is to take these rings that I've got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and take my pliers and pinch them, set it down flat on the table, pinch them, turn it over. Now I've got 10 of them all added up in here. If I measure across, I'm going to come out here a little ways here. I get, oh, this is not what I wanted. I wanted in centimeters. Measure in centimeters. I don't know if you can see that, but measuring in centimeters from the one edge to the other is is 4 and a little bit more. If you can see that. And of course, divide by 10, you get 0.4. So my thickness is 0.4 millimeters, or 0.45. Actually, it was slightly more than 4, so it was like 4.5. So 4.5. Look that up in the. Then of course the thickness is, or the width is 18 millimeters. Look it up in the chart, and ordered the spring, and lo and behold, here it is. the spring returned to me. And it's kind of shocking to me when I saw it because it was so tiny. And that's the method that you can use to measure your springs without having any really expensive tools.